Hello everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft. Welcome back to the channel. If you are a subscriber, a wholehearted, very big thank you for coming on back and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment to consider doing so that you don't miss out on other scrapbook process videos like the one I'm sharing with you today. So this video is actually inspired by a Shimelle layout. Every Monday and Friday, she does a YouTube live, and I like to follow along with her. And usually I just I do the exact same thing that she does because she's so inspiring and she has such great ideas. So I'll just follow along. You know, I always get the best of both worlds kit, and I'll just use the same papers and the same kind of or the same papers and the same design, or at least the same kind of design. But for this one, of course, the day that I said I was going to film myself and make a process video for it, she was using a big cut file. And number one, I didn't know she was going to use a cut file. And number two, I don't have a cut file machine. So I really couldn't copy her. I couldn't do what she was doing. And that was fine because her cut file was a big haunted house. So I'm sure if you go to her YouTube channel, you can find that video there. However, it kind of worked out because I don't have any Halloween photos. At the time I was making this layout, I didn't have any Halloween photos because Halloween hadn't happened yet. So I thought it would just be best for me to kind of do my own thing and scrapbook some photos from our summer vacation. And I'm sorry if you hear some dinging in the background. That's my phone. It's blowing up. I don't know why. Who's messaging me? I don't know. I'm doing a process video, you guys. So anyway, these are two photos from our vacation. One of the best things about going on vacation and driving is that we found a lot of new playgrounds for our daughter to play at. So we would frequently take breaks, maybe eat lunch at the park, and then she would go run around on the playground for a little bit just to, blow off some energy from sitting in the car for so long. And so that's what I decided to do. I backed the photos. I think they're 3x4 photos, and I backed them on some black cardstock. The background paper is a really cool, I think that's from the Obed Marshall, his collection. It's a cool, burst ray of bright color burst, and that's the same background paper that Shimelle was using in her layout. So that's my only similarity. Then I used some orange, I think doodlebug paper to be a vertical strip going behind the photos, and I've got one of the branding strips from one of the papers in the collection that I'm going to use kind of like a border to go along the side of the photos. And then something that Shimelle was using in her layout were these square-shaped cut-aparts. So I decided I was going to use, I think that's from the Jen Hadfield collection, I think. But I used the smaller square cut-aparts that were on that pattern paper from potentially the Jen Hadfield Bungalow Lane collection, I think. And I inked everything in black ink. Inking is something that first of all, I used to not even know that it was a thing. I used to never use ink. And then I started watching scrapbooking people on YouTube and saw that they were doing it. And Shimelle does it all the time. And I do really enjoy it because sometimes you really do need to give your photos or your pattern papers just a little bit of a boost against whatever background that you're using. So I inked the edges with the black ink. I'm just kind of going through some of the embellishments that I have as part of the October Best of Both Worlds kit. I think those are Jen Hadfield embellishments. I can't remember. But then I've got a couple pieces that were from the Paige Evans Wonders collection. So I'm kind of mixing my kits, mixing product here. But I'm just trying to find things that I can kind of layer behind the photos that are sort of outdoorsy, sort of summery, even though the October kit was very fallish. But just trying to find things that I could use that related in some way to the photos. So there's some paper, some phrase strips that I'm going to put down there at the bottom. I like the dragonfly up there, and I was thinking I needed to, to kind of work the diagonal. I was thinking I needed to put something else up there in that corner. And now I'm kind of oh, maybe I should move it over. Would it look better if it was that way? Because I think the way that the way that something was facing, I didn't really like, and actually this way you can see the photos better. There's not a glare on them, but I ultimately like it on the right-hand side because it looks like the rays, the bursts are coming out of that pattern paper that the photos are on, as opposed to the other side where it's not covered up and you can see the center of the burst, and it's like, no. So that's why I kept it on the right-hand side. Now, some of those stickers and those gem things I actually got from the Dollar Tree. I have to say, if you're going and you're looking for something specific, at least at my Dollar Tree, I didn't think there was anything that was like a perfect fit, but I did see those gem stickers, and I love gem stickers and like enamel dots, so those have been great. They come on strips, but I just cut them and use them individually, as I would like a normal enamel dot or a normal gem sticker. And they had them in a bunch of different colors. I just picked the pink because I knew this November kit or October kit had like pinks in them. And then I got some letter stickers as well that they're okay. They're not a perfect match for this kit. And then like a travel themed sticker sheet, which is maybe a little too like metallic and bright for this kit, but I have used some of the stickers. You'll see at the bottom of this page, I used the compass sticker from that Dollar Tree sticker sheet. And I see so many people getting really cool crafty things at Dollar Tree, and I'm always like, I should go and see, and I don't know, I never like find, maybe I wait too late, I never really find what I want. But I think if I have a specific goal in mind, like to make something crafty, I don't know if, I know I just said if you go with a specific goal in mind, sometimes you'll be disappointed. I think if you are just kind of browsing too, you can be like overwhelmed by some of the things that are there, and you're like, oh, I need everything. So I don't know what the best tactic is. Maybe just go to Dollar Tree and have like, a lot of money, and then it won't really matter. So I'm almost finished with this. You can see that the square pieces, the square cut aparts, instead of keeping them all straight, I kind of angled some of them, and I popped the butterfly one up with some foam dots, and then just made some embellishment clusters at the top and the bottom. I'm trying to come up with a good title for this one, and I really love those orange Bella Boulevard alphas. I just don't have enough to do like every word that I wanted to. But I am going to name this one Just Play, and I have just the right alpha stickers and that left over for the word just, and then I'm going to use the Dollar Tree stickers for the word play. And that's pretty much going to be it. I think I do some journaling somewhere, I don't remember. But yeah, so let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions or comments about what I've used, the products I've used, any techniques that I've used. Let me know if you found some really cool stuff at the Dollar Tree that I need to check out, or any cool scrapbooking products that you think I would like. Let me know. And also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And again, if you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you, and follow me on all my social media channels, which will be linked in the description box below. And if you are a subscriber already, thank you so much. I'm so close to 600 subscribers. It's crazy. But this has been so much fun, and I love connecting with fellow scrappers and crafty people on the internet. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!